Hi everyone, we're back with Jordan Bailey with Allied Outdoor Solutions.
Yes, Allied Outdoor Solutions.
This is a fairly new company for you.
It's a new company for me. They've been around since 2009.
Awesome.
The Tickle family, Josh Tickle, who owns Allied Outdoor Solutions, the Tickle family has also done business in Houston since the 1980s. So been around for a long time.
Awesome. And so tell me a little bit about you first.
Yeah. Outside of the fact that I'm pretty awesome. Dena, you sold my house and you helped me buy a new house during the pandemic, and it was an amazing experience.
Thank
you. So did that, and then recently got married, and then actually got a new job the day of my wedding with Allied Outdoor Solutions, and now I'm a project consultant with Allied Outdoor Solutions, just helping people get their backyard dreams, really. Which is awesome.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, especially I would imagine the pandemic. I mean, the business, that's why you probably got a job during the pandemic, but it blew up. I mean,
everybody's spending time at home, not going on vacations. They want their vacation now in their home, in their backyard. So yeah, we're crazy busy.
Trying to create their own oasis in their own backyard.
Yeah, pools, outdoor kitchens, patio covers, all sorts of stuff. It's been fun. Yeah.
The pool business, I know, is like, I mean, to get a pool, what is the lead time on getting a pool these days?
I would say we're probably at about an 18 to 20 week backlog on a pool these days.
Okay.
Pretty much almost any outdoor project, in all honesty.
Wow.
Yeah, it is 18 weeks. It's kind of crazy busy. So if you want something by next year, you need to talk to me now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, get on the books.
Get on the books.
Yeah,
exactly.
And at least, I mean, I think it's the same thing as when I'm like preparing someone's house. They're like, well, we're probably not going to sell till next year. I'm like, there's probably a lot of projects you need to do to prepare your home in that time frame. So let's talk now, so that you can kind of space it out and decide what you want to do.
Yeah, we do all kinds of projects in phases too, right? So, sometimes people just want to expand their patio and then want to do a pool in a year and a half. Well, let's go ahead and start doing the expansion of the patio right now in preparation for the pool, but you also get on the books for next year, and so you're not waiting again.
And the expansion could possibly be for an outdoor kitchen or something like that. So it's kind of like in the kitchen appliances, I think, go along with every other appliance, whether it's outdoor or indoor, that they're backlogged. So,
everything's, you're waiting on everything right now. It's amazing. For a society where patience is not very often had, you have to be patient now, and it's pretty interesting.
What are some of the things that homeowners should know before they start thinking about doing an outdoor project?
So I always get this, wow, that was a lot more expensive than I was expecting. So outdoor patios, outdoor patio covers, think about it as it is actually somewhat major surgery on your house and on your backyard. So it takes a little bit longer than what you were expecting to do and to finish, and it is a little bit more expensive than what you were expecting it to be. But the end product, my goodness, you're gonna love it for years. Also make sure that you're gonna wanna be in that house for a few years, because again, it is quite a bit of a project.
And I guess sometimes you could get your return on your investment, because when you go to sell that house, I mean, take some really nice pictures of that outdoor kitchen and that expanded patio and all that, and since
it'll definitely get some more views for sure.
Okay.
That's for sure. Yep.
So I guess, and how many, different ways the pandemic affect the business, I mean, it
really just made us busier. That's the main thing. It did affect, obviously, suppliers and supplies. We have to wait just a little bit longer. Labor also went up, and you don't have as much labor that you can trust. So it is taking a little bit longer, but the nice thing is Allied's been around for a long time, and our trade partners, we've used the same for years and years. So they They've been around. They're going to stay around. We're going to stay around. So
they show up to the job.
They show up to the
on
job.
time.
You don't have to worry about us leaving in the middle of a project and never coming back.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you work with, I know some companies take payments up front, some people take, payments on the back end after the project's done. How does that work?
Yeah, so we have all kinds of awesome options. If you're paying cash, it's 40% down and 60% upon completion. But if you have all kinds of financing options as well. So technically speaking, you can go ahead and get on the books for $0 and not pay for your job until 12 months after the job is done with one of our 0% options.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a 0% 12 months same as cash option, which is pretty awesome.
Does it cost more for the project when you do that?
It's the exact same.
That's awesome.
Yeah, why not use the bank's money?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would probably go for that just because it is something really expensive and you're just like, ooh, I want it done tomorrow. Well, now I want it done in 20 weeks from now. But
Yes, exactly. Everybody wants it done sooner than you can actually get it, but it's pretty cool that you have that option to go, hey, I can enjoy this and not pay for it for a year.
But be sure to save your money so that you do pay for it.
And if you're looking at buying a house, don't finance until after you close on your house.
Yes, that's
just throwing that out there.
Just FYI, That's what I'm telling people. One of my clients right now, he's like, I don't really like my job very much and stuff. I'm like, well, you can't quit until you close on that house.
You are not allowed.
So be sure not to do any, vast changes in your life right now.
Yeah, keep things like this for a little while.
Yes, definitely.
But we'll always work with you if you're buying a new house. We can get you on the schedule for little down. We'll work with you for sure. Okay. If you have a dream house and not a dream backyard, we can definitely work with you.
Awesome. So tell me, what differentiates your company from other companies that do outdoor solutions? Yeah,
so obviously we like to say that we're built different, okay? And what that means is we're gonna come to your house, we're probably gonna quote you a price that's a lot higher than what you're expecting. We're never gonna be the cheapest on the block, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna communicate better than everybody else. We're going to clean up the job site after we're done so you can go out and enjoy. We even have our own outdoor furniture line. So our whole point is once you're done.
Your own brand?
Our own brand, yes. It's pretty cool. It's all teak furniture. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
But yeah, so you can order that as well. That can be rolled into the 12-month financing and you get to enjoy your space right when you're done and not wait around for other things to be done.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how long does the quote, like getting out there, deciding on the solutions and getting a quote?
Depending upon the actual scope of work, most of the times I'm actually able to give a quote before I leave that day. So yeah, we've got things pretty figured out at Allied.
Okay, and you've caught on to everything really quickly.
I have caught on to everything. Well, you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you're a little passionate about.
It's so much fun. My job is so much fun. I used to sell accounting stuff, right? This is so much more fun.
Yeah. I mean, accounting, outdoor solutions, and pools and fun stuff.
Yes.
How can we throw a great party in this backyard,
And that's what I want to do. I want you to sell a house. I want to build the outdoor space, and I want to throw a party in the back.
Yeah. I've even offered recently to clients, I was like, I'll help supply the party, just invite me to the party.
That's all I care about.
I'll do the catering, I'll do everything, throw you a really nice housewarming party, but I better be invited,
Who wouldn't invite you? I mean, come on.
Be the life of the party.
Exactly.
Come on. So, I guess you offer financing, you do all those things, and I guess with pools, there's all kinds of different pools out there, that you can offer and design and do. And I'm sure they range from size to design to, so, I mean, can someone just design their own thing, or do y'all have preset pools and say, here, pick?
We're actually completely custom. So, but the greatest part is we have an entire department of designers at your disposal. So we can build renderings. We'll build 3D renderings for you to see what it'll look like beforehand. That process takes about a week, and we'll make adjustments from there. But really, we're completely custom. If you want 2 pools in your backyard, we'll build 2 pools in your backyard. If you want it to look like...
Do people want 2 pools in their backyard?
You'd be surprised.
Okay. I actually, being in real estate, nothing surprises me these days.
Right. And some things, obviously, here in town, you're dealing with a lot of easement issues. You're dealing with a smaller backyard. Utilizing that space is really important to us. So making sure that you can actually see what it'll look like before you actually sign on the dotted line, that also helps too.
So do 3D renderings and all those things cost additional when you get the quote for the pool and things like that? No.
It is a service that we provide.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if someone wanted to sell their house and wanted to do a 3D rendering? Can they just pay for that separately?
Yeah, you can also just call 281-849-7660, which is my cell phone, and I'll get that done for you.
Okay, awesome. Because I think that's a really good tool for people to utilize.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the customization is key with this, and having designers and people at your fingertips. I mean, being able to design that. How about I know a lot of people are getting into people that didn't even want pools, I would say a year and a half ago, now want pools.
Yep.
But safety is obviously a big issue for a lot of parents that, have little kids and things like that. So do y'all design, the safety pieces of that and all that, the gates,
Yeah, if you want to include gates, we'll include that in the quote, into the holes, everything that goes to a actual pool build. We'll provide you with a price for it, and you'll be able to see it before it's done.
Okay. So what about, a backyard that's a huge backyard that they don't want to put a pool in? I think everyone kind of directly goes to outdoor living and they go to pools.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot more that you can do with a backyard besides just putting a swimming pool in it.
Yeah,
So,
outdoor pavilions, outdoor kitchens, pergola, just a garden landscaping alone. It's really important to go ahead and incorporate landscaping into that because I think it solidifies the space. It makes it comfy. It makes it home, right? And we provide all those services.
Awesome. I showed a house recently that had a basketball court in the backyard.
Yep.
And that was pretty cool.
We can build basketball courts. We own a Houston Concrete Company, so concrete, anything from simple concrete pour to a backyard oasis.
Obviously, the husband and the two boys went straight to the backyard when I was showing that house, and the mother was like, no, because I will never see y'all. Y'all will never come in that house anymore. So it's kind of funny to see, you can create this outdoor, but you want to do it as a family, or hey, you're a bachelor or a single lady and you just want to have cocktails and have a fancy, pool just to have your girlfriends over, or to have
fire pits are really big now too. Right?
Built-in fire pits.
Built-in fire pits.
Well, I guess it doesn't just have to be in the pool. It can be just a fire pit.
It can be a fire pit right on. I built one for our one of my good friends. Had our wedding at their house on Lake Livingston, but their house here in Cypress. We built a built-in kitchen. He does crawfish boils all the time, so we got a power burner, set it down lower so he could see it.
Luckily, I'm good friends with him, so I get to get invited to all the parties.
Oh yeah, I get to hang out with them and get all that sort of stuff, so it's fun.
What's one of the most fun projects, or give me a few of the really cool, unique projects that
okay, so not complete yet, but up on Lake Conroe in Willis, Texas, they're doing a fireplace, a 2-part kitchen with every type of appliance that you could ever ask for a chef. I mean, it's amazing. And then they have open seating, open bar, so you can actually look out onto the lake, and it's good. It's awesome. It's going to be great, and it's fully customizable. There's not going to be another one like it, and that's what they loved about it. So that's why they went with us.
And they designed that.
Yep.
Tell me about another one. I know, but it's just something to give people ideas of kind of things that they could do with you guys. Sometimes those just not your typical kitchen, pool, blah blah blah. Some.
Yeah, just I quoted one for almost like an urban garden where they wanted just to have a paver system out in the back, pavers, and go almost like you would do like at Herman Park, where you're walking through and have garden over here, a little seating area over here. They had this big backyard, and that's what they really wanted, and it was pretty cool when it came out. It was awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Well, I guess everything, if you need any kind of outdoor solutions or anything around your house to be done. And think your front yard, your backyard, you want it to all be appealing. You want to drive up to your house. You want it to be awesome looking,
Yeah, we even have something that is very, very simple. It's called carved stone, and it's an overlay that goes over concrete. And It's twice as strong as concrete, so you can actually drive a car on it, but it's completely customizable. You can make it look like flagstone. You can make it look like travertine pavers. It's really, really cool.
Can you power wash it?
You don't even have to, because there's a sealer that goes on it. You can drink red wine, spill red wine on it, and it'll wash right off. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, would you put that in your, would you put that on your driveway? Would you put it on your back porch?
You put it on your driveway, back porch, pool deck, anything.
Huh. Well, I mean, those of us that have little ones, like myself, you know, they like to draw chalk and stuff, so.
It'll come right off. Simple, easy.
You wouldn't have to power wash it necessarily.
You wouldn't have to power wash it.
Because it's not like it doesn't have the porous.
It's not porous like concrete. That's correct.
Okay.
It's made of limestone and quartz. So the limestone gives it that natural stone feel, and quartz gives it a strength that's twice as strong as concrete.
Are y'all the only people that do this?
We are the only ones that do it.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So they have a patent on it.
Yeah. It's actually, from what I know the history is, they used to actually redo old historic buildings in Italy with it. But we figured out that you could add color to it and carve it into certain things, and it's an awesome customizable decking that you don't have to demo any decking to replace. So you can go right over your existing decking, like concrete, pea gravel, anything like that.
Oh, but like wood decking?
Not
or
wood
no,
decking.
no,
Not
okay.
wood
Because I was like, that would
decking.
be interesting. Like, I was kind of
Not wood
trying to wrap
decking.
my head around that. I was like,
I saw you envisioning it at your own house.
you know what I'm
I
doing.
know, exactly.
I'm like, oh, wood decking, that might look cool, you know, but because, you know, wood decking is annoying, you know.
It is.
You always have to replace it and reseal it and, you know, resurface it and do all that stuff to it.
We can do composite decking as well if you want to do something like that. So.
Yeah, I think maybe on our next backyard, you know, we
Right.
kind of did some backyard solutions, this one. So lighting and all that kind of stuff, I know that's
Outdoor
something.
lighting, yep, landscape lighting, everything.
That's awesome.
We take care of it all.
Okay.
If it is outdoors, we do it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And I know they've been flashing the website and everything.
I know, I saw it up there. It's awesome.
But how do people get a hold of you? And
Yeah, so me, obviously the best way to get a hold of me is via my cell phone, 281-849-7660, or you can shoot me an email at jordan.bailey@alliedoutdoorsolutions.com.
Awesome.
And I would love to come over and see what you have in your backyard, listen to what you want it to look like, and us develop that together.
Oh, awesome. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the
bet.
show today,
It was so
Jordan.
much
It's
fun.
been awesome talking to you. It's
Miss
good to
hanging out with
see
you.
you. I know.
Haven't seen you in forever.
I know, it's been a long time,
It
but
has.
you're one of the first people I thought of, like, oh gosh, I need to have him on the show because he's doing such cool things and we haven't even had an opportunity to
We
talk
haven't even talked about it. So this is the first time you even learned about any of my stuff.
Absolutely,
which is
and I
awesome.
know I have so many clients now really looking for that outdoor solution. You know, I mean, they're trying, you know, the ones that want the pools and the ones that just want a big yard to do things
Yep,
in. So, I mean, I think it would be awesome to be able to connect them with you, and
I would be happy to talk with them.
anyone that's watching the show or watches the episodes, definitely reach out. You know, it's always good to get quotes and figure out what you can do. Just
Yeah, some
options.
people just don't know what they don't know, right? And I'd love to supply them with that knowledge.
I mean, I know about outdoor things, I know about this stuff, and you can envision things, the typical things, but I learned something new, this wrapping your driveway and wrapping, I mean, it kind of goes with the signs.
Yeah,
You know,
it kind
there's
of
things
does.
about signs and wrapping a car.
we
You know,
can-
you
we
can
can
wrap
do
your
some-
driveway.
Even we can do commercial, and we can carve your company logo in it if you wanted to.
On what now?
On the
Excuse
carvestone.
me?
You can carve your company logo into it.
I'm sure a lot of people would love to do that because
Yeah.
then anyone driving by
It'll
sees
see
right
it right
there.
there in the pavement. Be awesome.
Although, you know, I guess if you're driving by flat, but that's still really cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely, I think enough people would love to do that.
Right.
So anyway,
Cool.
if you are looking for any outdoor solutions or anything you want designed or anything outdoors.
I just want to talk to people.
Yeah, well, because we have a really hard time talking to people,
We do.
you know, obviously. So definitely reach out to Jordan. Thank you for watching the show today, and thank you for Now Media TV for having me on. We'll see you next week.